Yeah, but you did not do it.
Okay, let's say I did.
Let's just move it.
Yeah, but people are doing it, right?
I know people are, but you did not do it.
Is it because I called you stupid?
Because that was where, yeah, because I'm
because I
stupid.
called you stupid?
Yeah, because I'm stupid. And
So if I take the stupid back, then you believe me?
You can't take it back. You said it already.
Okay, I take the stupid.
You'll take it on you. You're the sacrificial lamb. See what he's done? He's teaching you wisdom.
Yeah.
He's taking the pain on himself so you can be healed.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I don't know about that. I'm not saying that.
You don't know about that? So why are you taking the pain on you?
I'm taking the pain, but not Jesus Christ.
Oh, well,
No. He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
I know he understands spiritually what I'm saying. Because I never mentioned Jesus Christ, did I?
No.
But anyway, in all honesty, the only reason we went to where we went was because you thought what I said about the man in the wheelchair didn't make sense. But I'm telling you, that's the only sense we should abide by. When we abide by the sense of giving a man who we say is less able-bodied to leave him in a wheelchair, we're abandoning basically our responsibility, because now we're going to tell him, you're independent. And when I used to work in care, they used to call them independent disabled people. That's the name, that's the term for them. Independent disabled people. He can't speak, he can't read, and he could blow a temper at any time. But they will say, let him go in the community by himself. There's a good to it, because he can interact by his own self. But when trouble starts, you now need to tell everybody why he's like he is. It becomes a problem for other people. They get traumatized. Especially when the less able-bodied person is not really surrounded by his family. He's only surrounded by a worker. He's only surrounded by somebody earning a wage. But when you're surrounded by your family, there's more care. And before that point, if that's the point you have a problem with, we're trying to tell you that the book we call the Bible is for our nation, and we're following that book. You're Nigerian, right? You sure? Because you look Ghanaian to me. We're the same brothers anyway. I was checking if he's going to get upset, because Nigerians and Ghanaians don't agree. They're all brothers. They're all brothers. So our book is for a nation called Israel. And we've said it before, we're going to say it again. Jesus Christ is a Nigerian, physically.
Should have finished it.
Are you sure?
You're laughing over there, brother. Come and talk to us. Ask me how. Yeah, it sounds fantastic, isn't it? Talk to me.
I don't get what you're talking about. That's what I'm laughing. I don't understand what you're talking about.
I said Jesus Christ is a Nigerian.
No, you were talking about healthcare and something like that, and then all of a sudden, I don't know.
Yeah, healthcare came into it by example.
I got confused. I didn't know what was going on. That's what I lost you.
All right. I'm saying, in any case, Jesus Christ, who you also believe in, who you say you believe in, is a Nigerian. Is a black man. And because he's a Nigerian, that means you believe in us.
That's breaking news.
You believe in us for your salvation.
I don't get it. Who's us?
Us is Israel.
Don't invoke us.
Us is Israel.
Israel or Nigeria?
Nigeria is Israel.
I'm confused, man.
I understand that. I understand that. Confusion is when an English white man says he's a Muslim.
I'm not talking about that.
I'm talking about that.
I'm talking about the Jews who say Israel.
Say again?
The Jews who say they're from Israel. The Israel.
Which Jew?
I don't know.
No, you mentioned the Jews, didn't you? You must know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
You said the Jews.
They're not Nigerian. The other one.
Just say what you want to say. Are you afraid to say what you want to say?
I don't know what they are.
You want to say the white Jews in Israel?
No, not them.
Which ones?
Yellow ones.
The ones from America.
Ethiopian.
They're from Ethiopia. That's
Okay, just
do you understand what I'm talking about?
I'm not sure. That's why I'm trying to make you be more, more explicit. You know?
The Israel.
Israelites come in all colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
No, not all of them. Not all of them.
Israelites come in all colors. But when you talk about England, the English people are white. Yes, you can have black English people, brown English people, yeah? But the core of the English people are a white people. Do you accept what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. So,
What are you saying? I don't get it.
So the real
we're here.
Are you talking about the color or are you talking about what? What are you
We're talking about
Are you talking about
the
color
colour.
or religion? Which one?
We're talking about the color and the nation.
So what's helpful?
so
Again?
Nigerians
It was a different example. That was a different example. It's too long to go back to it.
Start from the beginning. What were you trying to
The example is how we should look after each other.
So you're talking about humanity?
See, you're going to be asking a lot of questions.
You're talking about humanity.
No, I'm not talking about humanity. I'm talking about righteousness. Righteousness. In Islam, there's nothing called righteousness.
Are you serious?
I know there isn't. That's why you're laughing.
Yeah, that's what I'm laughing. Now you know why I'm laughing.
This is the brother who we were talking about why we came to healthcare. Yeah? But in Islam, there is no righteousness. No, there's no righteousness. There's nothing called righteousness. But there's something called sin, but they don't know what it is.
Okay, what's taqwa? Taqwa, what's taqwa?
Say again?
Taqwa, what is taqwa?
Come closer, bro. I can't hear you.
Taqwa, what is it?
I'm not sure.
You just said there's no righteousness in it.
That's why I said there is. That's why I said you tell us if there is. Okay, tell me what righteousness is in Islam.
Bir,
Just explain to people what it is.
piety, righteousness.
If I say
Are you asking me what righteousness is? Or are you talking about the actual, the essence of righteousness?
are you a Muslim by any chance? Well, if you're a Muslim and somebody asks you, look, I'm from Korea and I hear that there's something called righteousness in Islam. Are you a Muslim? You say, yeah. I'd be like, please explain it to me. Are you just gonna
What
say
do you want me to explain? Righteousness or Islam?
this is like a long, that's gonna be a long thing, right? If
It
you
is long.
say,
It's not simple, just one thing and then that's it.
that's why I'm saying explain to me.
What do you want me to explain?
Righteousness.
charity, righteousness.
Hold it now.
Give it charity.
Are you asking me now? You're not asking.
Well, I don't know.
Give it charity, righteousness.
You're asking me, innit? No, I'm asking you to tell me. What are you asking?
By charity.
Brother,
Be good to your neighbor.
brother, do me one favor.
Worshiping one God. Is it righteousness?
Brother, you're moving too quick.
He's telling you. He's telling you.
I'm asking you. Hold on. I'm saying, is there righteousness in Islam? Okay, then what is it?
I've just told you.
Start again.
Okay. Worshiping one God.
Worshiping one God. Right?
Giving charity.
Giving charity.
Good to a neighbor.
Good to a
Need
neighbor.
to go on. That's it.
That's it.
What, this
So,
is what about the
brother Muslim, do you agree? He's giving me 3 righteousness, and that's it.
No, there's more, but we can go forever.
Ever?
We can go for a long time.
So how many would you give somebody who wants to know?
For anybody of sound intellect, that should be sufficient. If I said to worship one God, give charity, be good to thy neighbor, that should suffice most people.
And that's it. So why did the Quran is so many pages in there?
Say again?
Why is the Quran got so many pages if it's only those 3 words? It's not about what I believe. We don't turn the thing.
Why are you talking about
One
Islam?
second after we start the topic.
Why are we talking about Islam?
Why are you talking about Christianity?
We do, we are. We're talking about everything. You have a problem with that? You have a problem with talking about Islam?
No, I'm saying I want to hear your message.
You will. Just stay patient. Just stay patient. I'm asking you. I made a statement.
Why is there so many pages?
I made a statement, yeah? I said in Islam there's no righteousness.
And I just proved that there is.
You told me, you didn't prove. Don't forget there's a
Anybody
difference.
of sound intellect would agree that's righteousness.
Don't forget I'm not of sound intellect.
Unless-
Don't forget.
You said that.
I know.
You said,
I'm going
he
to say
said
it
that,
again.
He just said he's not of sound
I'm going to
intellect.
say it again. I don't have sound intellect. We deal
There's no point to continue.
We deal with wisdom. We don't deal with intellect. We deal with wisdom. Okay? All right. Now listen to this.
To be wise, you must have the intellect.
Now listen to this. Now listen to this. Now listen to this. Yeah? I asked if there's righteousness in Islam. Brother, are we fighting? Okay.
Yeah?
All right.
According
Now,
to your religion with other books, it don't make no sense.
Before you continue, I'm
Yeah.
sure by show of hands, who understood what I just said about righteousness? Did anybody not understand what I said about it? You understood? Did you understand, bro? Did you understand, bro? Did you understand what I said about righteousness? Yes. But just on that, did you understand what I said? Okay, so just so we understand, the majority understood that Islam has righteousness based on what I said. Give some examples of righteousness.
You're asking me to give some.
No, I've just given some. So you agree that I've established a question. You just asked me to prove something. Have I established it?
No, you've told me a few things in righteousness. Brother, you know you want to, you're not saying for me to speak. Righteousness is when you speak, also letting somebody speak.
Absolutely.
But you're stopping me from speaking, even though I let you speak.
Yeah, but we have to build. So
We means you make the rules, right?
No.
Then let me speak.
Feel free. Go ahead.
I mean, you see the problem? Righteousness, I let you speak. I heard you. I even questioned you so you can speak. Now, when you finish speaking, I need to speak, so you need to keep quiet. That's one thing of righteousness. Now, that's not in the Quran, but I'm teaching you right here.
This book is for those who do righteous good deeds. It says in the Quran.
Sorry?
It says in the Quran, this book is revealed to those who believe and perform righteous good deeds. That's
So,
one of the first.
And your point from that means?
Righteousness. You keep saying Islam doesn't talk about righteousness.
No, I say Islam does not. You see, you're messing up my words. I say Islam does not have righteousness. Use only my words.
Why do you say Islam don't have? What's your evidence in that? I mean, left to right.
I think you're just playing with words. I think you're playing with words.
No, I don't play with words.
Why do you
I
say
deal with words. I don't play.
So Islam doesn't have righteousness.
Yeah.
What are you saying? It
Now,
doesn't.
we're gonna go there. We're going there. We're going there. We're building on it.
With evidence that Islam has no righteousness.
Let me say it again. Islam has no righteousness. So you, brothers, I want you to digest what I said first. So you don't have any ambiguity what I said. I want you to be sure I said it. It's brave, it's bold, it's provocative. Islam has no righteousness. Okay? Swallow that first. Evidence. Okay. You're happy with evidence only? All right. Not definitions first.
Of course. That's why I think you're playing with words to me.
Playing with words.
I want proof.
The whole Quran is filled with words, isn't it?
No, but I've just proved
I'm not the one playing with words.
something to you.
The Quran is full of words, isn't it? I mean, we have to use words. What do you want me to use? I know. I know. That's why what's the point saying I'm playing with words? I mean, the book of Islam, the book of Islam is so much good poetry. It's a wordsmith at work, isn't it? I'm not talking about good and bad. Brother, don't get off the topic.
Bring the evidence now.
I'm bringing it. Now, you don't want to do definition of righteousness first, which would have been a good place to start. Brother, you say speak.
We're not doing it. Time
So what do you want me to do?
Time
To do it the way you want.
You just made a false claim, though. You said I don't want to deal with the definition.
I'm saying, listen, you're both speaking at the same time. You're both speaking at the same time. You see, the problem with us when we trying to talk to each other is you're saying something and I'm hearing it a different way.
Well, you just made a claim.
That's why I made it so clear, so you don't mishear me.
So can I just?
But let me then explain what I'm saying.
But can I clarify the claim you just made?
If you're going to keep doing it, I won't be able to speak
you
at
just
all.
made a claim that I don't want to deal with definition.
I don't say you. I said, should listen.
Did I not ask you
Give
the
evidence,
definition
my
of it?
brother. You're just talking, not giving evidence. Okay, let me speak. Go on.
Why would I need to play? What's there for me to gain?
5 minutes.
No, what's there for me to
5
gain?
minutes.
I honestly, I don't know.
That's the problem. What do I benefit from playing with words in front of all of you? I don't see the benefit there. When you're free to ask me any question. I'm not behind the camera or behind the studio door or internet. I'm face to face live with you. And I'm here actually to serve you. I'm your servant.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, there we go again.
I think you're going to find it very hard to bring evidence. So, since this is your statement,
let him finish
I think you should say, what is your opinion on why Islam is right?
I'm going to give you evidence. Brother, respect somebody who's speaking.
I think we need to hear your opinion.
Thank you.
They've been asking for your evidence.
Yeah.
You can't provide the evidence.
No, don't say I can't. I haven't.
No, I've been standing here.
Brother, say I haven't.
No.
I haven't.
You haven't because you're not willing to provide.
I am willing to provide. Why not?
That is your opinion. You said Islam doesn't have righteousness, and that's your opinion. Now back it up.
Brother, you're wasting breath. You're wasting breath. Okay.
It's okay. I'm just
Hear the thing.
I'm just finding it interesting.
Look, sorry. It looks like I'm taking time. I'm just trying to set up some recording stuff. All right. Sorry about it. You got things to do.
Are you just trying to think of something, or are you genuinely setting something up?
We do this every day. We're not trying to think of something. It's something we do every
It really
day.
doesn't take that long, you know.
Brother, when I start, I don't want to pause. All right? That's why I just want to set up. If you know me, you know I ain't messing about with you.
But
I don't want to
You asked me the
pause.
question, and I took as long as you've taken right now.
No,
you
you didn't take long.
It took me 30 seconds.
And I agree with that. I'm saying it didn't take you any longer. So I just want to set up for. Sorry. Do excuse me. I beg you.
Honestly, I don't think I have time.
Well, you can go home. Ain't nobody
I know,
forcing.
I don't need
Ain't
to
nobody
tell me, I know.
forcing nobody to be
I
here.
know that.
Don't flatter yourself.
No,
Like I usually say, it took Muhammad 23 years to preach. I haven't taken 23 minutes. Be patient.
You haven't actually
Be patient. It took Jesus Christ 33 years to preach. I haven't even taken 3 minutes. Be patient. Well, he was born from the moment he was born, he was already prophesying. What are you talking about? 3 years?
And then he completed 5 years. It was 5 years. 3.
You understand? So now listen, when I say Islam has no righteousness, because I've never been around a Muslim or Islam and been told about any righteousness. I've been told about Muhammad, I've been told about the Quran, but I haven't been told about righteousness. You understand? And now there's a big difference. Because when you start to speak of righteousness, when you start to speak about righteousness, people start to ask of evidences of righteousness. When you start to speak of righteousness, people start to ask of evidences of righteousness. Is there any businessman right here? Now, righteousness is this. When you do something that's right, what comes as a result will be right. If you're a builder, if you're a builder, brother, you don't need to wait, you can go. Well, if you want me to talk.
I thought we were talking, and it's taking 50 minutes to get. We've got no way.
Who is we?
Me and you.
Who's me and you? When did me and you ever start this
you
thing?
And I. We
No,
was
no,
talking.
no, no. You're flipping this thing the wrong way. It was me, then you came along.
And you asked me a question, and I answered the question.
Yeah, but it don't mean it's me and you. Who are you?
Oh,
We do this every day.
To your point.
Yeah, you don't need to stay if you don't want. I know you got football on your mind.
not really. I'm hungry and fasting.
Then go and eat your own food. We've got food here.
I wouldn't mind a cheeseburger.
This is our food here. Speaking about, you know, you say you believe in the same creator, like in the Bible. Well, if you do, and I'm talking about him, you should forget everything else. If it's the same creator, you'll forget everything else. You won't even be hungry. And you'll be patient. That's why there's no righteousness. When there's righteousness, you love to do what we're doing. It will be the first thing in your
For
heart.
any newcomer who just come, I had established what righteousness was, yeah? And this was around 15 minutes ago.
What's
so
your
we're still
belief?
trying
What's your
to
belief?
and proof from him of what righteousness is.
Big man, what's your belief? Hello.
I'll come, brother, I heard you. Trust me.
It's not how you get the people, you know.
Now,
We talk
no,
about
no.
Shouldn't make the people white this way.
other
It's not how you
beliefs.
put
Talk
the
about
hearts
your
of the people.
thing.
Everybody could just leave, you know.
Are you afraid of something?
If you're talking about
Are you
yourself,
afraid of something?
No.
You must be afraid.
All right, we're checking, aren't we? We're checking, aren't we?
Talk about your thing.
Now look to this, yeah? What it is
What is your
this.
belief? What are you calling to?
Before you arrived, we already told you our beliefs.
Yeah, repeat it again.
We're
so that
Israelite.
New people
Okay, fair enough.
can understand.
I
We're not
applaud that.
gonna get.
Fair enough.
Right.
We are Israelites, okay? We are the Israelites your Quran talks about.
who is we?
Forget
You
talking
just
about-
said
You know you
we.
asked me a question. You know you asked me a
What is
question.
it?
I'm trying to do it.
You don't
He's
even
trying
know
to stop
about
me.
You just said
I didn't say you're
who is
Muslim.
we? So who-
Brother, I
who
did
we
not
is?
say you're Muslim.
What is it, Israelite?
Just take, you see, when I speak a word, if it doesn't apply to you, don't argue, just leave it. So, who it applies to understands it applies to them. You don't need to fight everything just because it don't apply to you. Otherwise, we
I
get
would be
nowhere.
an Israelite according to the Bible. Do you know,
Now-
you know that? I would be an Israelite according to the Bible. You do know that.
Brother.
Just before, I'm not an Arab or anything like that, just so we...
This is the problem here now. See, righteousness gets messed up.
Tribe of Benjamin, just so you know.
When we're Israelites and we have righteousness, there's certain things we will do for each other, yeah? If this brother is speaking, I should be silent to hear him out. Yeah? If I don't agree and I don't want to hear it, I walk away.
But you stop me if you disagree with me. And I've stopped
No,
you.
I don't stop you from...
When I said we, you said who is we. Now you just said we, the Israelites. I'm asking
You know I'm in the middle of my talking.
So was I. So was I.
Start again then.
I don't need to. You understood what I just... No, you understood. What you're trying to do is...
I said start again, you say you don't need to.
You're trying to make
You wasn't
it
really
look
stopped.
like I'm not being fair. That's what you're doing. But in reality, you're not being fair. Because every time I prove a point to you, you just say, no, look what's happening. People are leaving.
People are leaving.
15 minutes we haven't established what righteousness is.
They're not leaving, they're coming round. He just came round.
They just left. About 10 people just left.
10 left. Well, they left Muhammad too. That don't mean he didn't establish
left
Islam. Yeah, a lot of people mess Muhammad.
You talk about righteousness, then you try and be rude and disrespectful. You don't need to talk about Muhammad or anything. Just talk about your belief.
This is my belief. This is my belief.
What is it Israelite?
I just said they left Muhammad. That's my belief.
What is it Israelite? What do you follow?
1 second, brother.
I just said they left Muhammad. That's my belief. Are you trying to tell me?
No sense.
But you haven't heard anything. You haven't heard anything.
It's the Israelite. If I wanted you to come to Islam and you said, what is Islam in a nutshell? I would say it to you. We worship one God and Muhammad is the last messenger. And it's a claim, and you either the claim is true or it's false. You're just talking about bare mad things.
Well, brother, you know you've said something. You've said something. Yeah, you said you'll preach your religion. You say you worship one God. You believe in Muhammad and he's the last prophet. So if I came, listen, you know I let you speak. If you want to finish speaking, finish speaking. Yeah. Because I think the Quran even orders you to do such things, yeah?
You're right.
But when you ask me to start speaking, don't chop me up. I mean, what's the point?
So can we prove right?
Now Muhammad came to say he's the final messenger to other people that were revealed to before, okay? And then he told you, this is it now. This is who you follow now.
Going off point again, what's Israelite?
Go on, brother. Go on.
You know I can't. You know when we speak.
Carry on.
Brother, stay with me.
When we speak, we can't say everything in one breath.
That's right.
One word has to follow the other, and it takes time. Now, an Israelite is the chosen people of the Creator to teach the people of the world. You see, you're not letting us finish.
Brother, just go. Otherwise,
the people were chosen, a nation was chosen by the Creator himself, yeah, to teach everybody else, every other nation, righteousness on the earth. That's what an Israelite is. So that answer that question?
No. Yes, but I also give you a definition. So do you not accept my definition?
Of?
You're giving a definition of what the Israelites should have done in terms of were they always righteous? Was there a curse sent on them? On the Israelites? I'm asking you a question. Was there a curse on the Israelites?
Hold on. I heard the question.
Can you answer it then?
Now I'm trying to make you not divert of attention.
We're fully on the subject.
First thing you asked me, what is an Israelite? Yeah. So I've given you.
I didn't hear us that, but yeah.
Okay, so I've answered that. Right. But now you're trying to say they didn't do something right.
We were talking
about
the
point?
No, we were talking about righteousness.
Yeah, but it's not the point.
Well, the point is righteousness, correct?
Yeah.
I prove righteousness.
You didn't prove, you said righteousness.
I did, and most people here would agree.
You said, brother, proving is well, we're going to do the proving a little bit later. You've mentioned.
Is there anybody here who's not a Muslim or an Israelite? Is there anybody here who's not a Muslim or an Israelite?
Brother, move on. We're speaking, aren't we?
So the point,
you don't even need people.
Anybody who
will
speaks
answer
the English
that in their own
language
mind.
would agree with me in the examples I gave that worshipping one God, being a good person, being good to your neighbor, giving charity are righteous actions.
Okay.
You agree with me on that or no?
No, I don't.
Okay, so now you gave your example, which was to be an Israelite, you must follow righteousness. Is that correct?
No. See, your mind ain't even clear.
No problem. Come again.
You asked me two questions. The definition of an Israelite is separate.
I didn't ask you that, but go ahead.
The definition of what an Israelite is separate to the righteousness.
Right.
So I've answered the definition. Now you're trying to talk about righteousness. And then you said your righteousness is worshiping one God, giving charity, and what's the other one? Being good to your neighbor. Now that's your righteousness. Then you said, do I disagree with you? And I said, yes. Or do I agree with you? I said, no. So that's that cleared up. Now you can ask me something else. But that is cleared up.
The definition of righteousness was what for the people?
Now,
what's your definition?
The definition of righteousness is to follow the will of the Creator who created us.
So I agree with that. 100%.
Now, no, hold on. I beg you, don't argue. Let's talk, okay?
I'm telling you, I agree with you. I'm not arguing.
Fine. No, I heard somebody behind me.
Okay.
Now, what you said is to worship one God.
Yeah.
But they worship one God in Egypt. Is that righteousness?
They worship one God in Egypt.
Yeah.
No, they worship many gods.
See the problem here? They're worshiping only one God in my village, in Nigeria. Is that it then?
It has to be a true God.
Aha, the true one. This is the definition you didn't give. You see now? Now you're saying the true one. Now hold on, brother. You know we're not arguing.
I said that to you.
Brother, you know we're not
You're
arguing.
playing with words, brother. Honestly.
See that again? I'm playing with words.
Okay, the one true
I'm the
God.
one playing with words?
Yes, 100%.
You're playing with words, bro.
The one true God. I will
Come
say
to common
the one
ground
true
and
God.
just talk normal, bro.
fact,
He's
what
saying
you're
one
saying-
God, you're saying one God. And he's starting to twist man.
Let's just stay here.
No, you see, everything you say is going to be...
I'm actually going to say thank you.
Everything you say is going to be wayward anyway. I'm going to show you everything you're saying and have in your mind is wayward anyway.
No, you are
so
correct.
if you escape on this one,
No.
you're still going to get the next one anyway.
Listen-
So
listen to me.
just patience.
I'm saying thank you because you corrected me. And you are actually correct.
Oh, I don't touch
When
my
I-
chest
sorry,
and
bro.
stay over there.
When I said
We shake hands and that's love. That's
when
enough.
I said
But yeah.
one God, you give a better definition. It should be the one true God. Correct. In English, if you were to define, you are correct, and I thank you. You corrected me. So I'm with you 100%. Where are we disagreeing now?
All right, I like that spirit. Now, number 2. Give charity. England is giving charity after they bombed Syria, and they believe in one God. They bomb Syria for 6 days a week and go to church on a Sunday to the one God.
They don't believe in one God.
Oh, here we go again.
So you're telling
Is
me-
that your point? They don't believe in the one God? Because when we go there, you won't have any proof.
What is-
So just hold your horses for a
Does
bit.
Christianity believe in one God?
Why don't you ask them?
You know, but I don't know. What
I
you're
know
trying to-
them. I'm asking. Look,
I'm
see,
trying to figure out what you're trying to do. It's strange to me.
is there any Christians here? Just by any chance, so I don't speak for them. Is there any Christian here? Is there any Christian here? I'm Christian, right? You're Christian. How many gods you worship in Christianity? There you go.
Yeah, what we know.
Brother, it's over.
We know.
That's
we
it.
know
Done,
that's
isn't
not
it?
true. Because
Well,
you said the one true
Here
God,
we go
right?
now. Here we go
So
now.
is the Father,
brother, you know I
the
don't.
Son,
We didn't come
and the
together.
Holy Spirit, one true God.
Brother,
You know as in Israel that's not correct.
brother, look, you got to put everything
No,
in.
but you the one who established this as the criteria. You said it should
And
be
I'm
the
not
one
running
true
away
God.
from that. I'm saying I've given you an example because I have to correct you and reteach you. Okay? Well, you're laughing again. It shows me your mind ain't serious.
I'm fully
Now look, you said worshiping one God. I said the Egyptians were doing that. Okay? The ethos that Muhammad came to bring to say, banish all the other gods and worship just the one God. They actually did the same in Egypt. Word for word. Get rid of everything and worship only one God.
What was the name of that God they worship?
Some of them, one of them was Amen. Not only, listen,
One of them. You see,
brother, I'm coming there. You know,
sincere people, stay with me, yeah? Okay.
you see, when you laugh, you're damaging the people.
No, it's spirit, but we have spirit, we have vibes. And
Vibe?
We have vibes, yeah. We
No,
laugh,
you
we
mean
smile,
you have unrighteousness.
Right, okay.
Look how you're making the thing into a trivial thing. You asked a serious question. How did
You're playing so much.
if you're not
I said, what is the name of the one true God? You said one of them is called Amen.
that's not the question you asked me. Just see what how you
agree with
twisted
me,
it
brother?
again.
You can see where I'm going, innit? Any
This guy here is confused earlier saying Jesus from Nigeria. Come on, bro, man.
I'm almost learning about
You know one thing you haven't asked us to do. One thing you haven't asked us is
You're good with words, man. You're good with
Thank
words.
you.
I ain't gonna lie, but
Africa's
you can't trick us
terrible.
here.
Islam is good with words. Islam is good with words, and you know that.
Alhamdulillah, it's perfect, bro. Islam is perfect, isn't it?
And we're coming there.
Right, so one of the
I've read the Quran, yeah.
Okay.
I've read the Quran. I've got 2 copies over there.
So what's the rest of the criteria, bro?
You know what I'm saying, bro? Come on.
Chat.
I've been listening
You
to
like
this guy
that chat.
When it comes to truth, you've got to be
What
sincere.
book do you Israelites
No,
read?
you're listening because you know it's worth listening to.
It's not worth listening to.
So why are you listening?
You know what I mean?
It's a
20
joke.
minutes, this guy was just talking rubbish.
So what else is righteousness, brother?
If you're a Muslim, your language should be cleaner than that.
Yeah, use that.
But it's true.
I'm not using it. I'm just I'm just saying to you as my brother. I'm saying to you as my brother. Come on.
Correct.
Yeah, we're brothers.
Well, if we're not brother, you can trick me.
No,
You can proclaim
you
that.
said it's correct. There shouldn't be
You can
foul language.
proclaim. You can proclaim that if you want. I have no problem with it.
Okay, where are we going then?
All right. That's one Quran.
Okay.
So when we say we read it, don't think we haven't. All right.
What scripture do Israelites follow?
Can I read something from this Quran? Is that okay for the people?
Let me ask you.
No. We're dealing with something first. Yeah. We follow the Bible. Okay. And all our books.
Second verse of the Quran.
Okay. Now let's get back on point.
Which part of the Bible, if you don't mind?
He's right. Let's get back on point. So we still haven't established righteousness.
Which part of the Bible do you follow?
1 second, brother.
We follow all our scriptures. All our scriptures.
Which is?
1 second, brother.
Which is all our scriptures.
Don't let me get away from this point. We're trying to establish.
All. When we say all, yeah. Then you need to ask which ones we don't follow.
So let's get back to righteousness. We still
Now
haven't
righteousness is this. Yeah, I've defined it before. You didn't like it. Righteousness is doing the will of our Creator.
Okay.
Then you now need to check what is His will.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Yeah.
Then once you find the will, if the will is was a list, yeah? Number one, number two. Now, if that was the list, then you have to follow all of them to keep righteousness. It'd be like you go to your job. Like this is what is right to do at work. The do's and don'ts. When they say these are the do's, that's righteousness. When you do it, you know when you can go home and say, I've done right. If they sack you, you'll be like, what did I do? I've kept their righteousness. Show me what I did wrong. Oh, is it because I'm black? You can go there when you've kept the law. When you don't keep the law, you've been doing some things wrong, then you won't even have a mouth or a leg to stand on. You'll be afraid. Now, in religions, we're hearing the noise of religion. You can hear them. My brother's dancing over there. Yeah? It's easier to dance than to keep righteousness. All the things the books say, show them. This is some of our books, all right? And most of the ones they took out of the Bible. All right? Okay?
No.
Yeah? Understand? Now, we have a situation where religion is taking over the earth. Yeah? Excuse me, guys, sorry.
Just for the record, what language are these books in? English?
Yeah, many of these books are in English at the moment. Yeah.
What's the King James version about? What's the difference between that? Why does it say that?
Sorry?
King James. Why does it say King James version?
Say again?
King James. Yeah. Why does it say King James version? Did he make his own version?
No, you could call it he made his own version.
Why did he do that?
What it is this. Just like with the Quran, okay?
No, why did
Hold
King
on, I'm
James...
trying to
There's no
explain.
King James Quran version.
I'm trying to explain something to you.
Why is it King James version
I'm
of the
trying
Bible?
to explain.
Okay, use
So
it.
let me explain.
You always explain with the Quran. There's no King James Quran, brother. There's no...
You don't need to accept everything I say, but at least just let me speak.
Go on.
You can leave half of it here
True.
and take the one you like home.
True.
I can't do any damage to your head.
True.
You know what I mean? It's just like watching TV. Don't fight the informant.
You're right,
fight the information.
You're right.
You know, you're blessed that it's a man talking to you.
You're right.
That shows that we're here. Yeah? Now the King James Version,
Can we stand righteousness, bro? Because you see if you got...
don't forget it's your brother who asked the question.
I'm telling you.
Unless
Aki,
If you
let him go.
stand on one subject...
He's done, we agreed to righteousness. We agreed to righteousness now.
I'm sure you agree with me as an Israelite, we should have order, correct?
no, I didn't say order. Righteousness.
No, but we should have order, shouldn't we?
Oh, you mean, oh yeah, order too,
Right,
yeah.
we should have that, shouldn't we? Right? And so now...
All right, we're staying on righteousness, yeah?
Stay here.
Now righteousness is doing the will of the Creator. Everything in His will, everything, not a few, yeah? But in Islam, because that was my main statement and argument, is that there's no righteousness in Islam. Even though in Islam, they say they believe in all the prophets, and they cite Moses as one. And Moses is in the books of old and was a righteous person, they say. Sorry. So now if Moses was righteous, you need to check what he was doing that he was called righteous for. Yeah? Now when you're going to follow that same thing, you need to make sure you're fixated on the same things. If you deviate from left to right, it can't be righteousness anymore. And now, if you start your own righteousness, then don't come back to say it's the same as Moses' righteousness. One by one. He was here first. One by one.
I'm fully agree with you on everything you're saying. So where do you see me as disagreeing with you? Because Moses,
not you.
all of the prophets.
That's exactly. I'm saying there's no righteousness in Islam. Not you. Not you.
So Muhammad,
you may be Muslim.
So are you saying Muhammad did not follow what Moses followed?
No, he didn't.
So did Jesus follow what Moses followed?
Absolutely.
And Abraham
did.
Noah, Jacob, David.
Hold on. One by one.
I'm trying to establish your point.
Easy spirits, yeah? The prophets before Moses cannot follow Moses, right? They can follow their creator, yeah? But the finality of the issue was when Moses now said, okay, this is it. And then the nation of Israel was formed. The nation was supposed to be a place and a people that people know if they got any problems with what they're thinking righteousness is, they will always find somebody of that nation to talk it out with them, yeah? All right, it won't just be one person. So at least you can go to Saudi Arabia, and you know, once you're in Saudi Arabia, everybody there is good to teach you. Everybody, not just one person. You understand? That's why it was a nation. So whenever you see an Israelite, like people see Jamaicans, they already say, oh bro, you know, I'll go on, bro. They got me some ganja or sing a reggae song.
Hey, leave ganja.
Yes, I am. Yes. Now, if you understand what I'm saying, if they see David Beckham, they know that, whoa, him and his homies are football rolling.
Basically, there was the criteria for righteousness.
Well, they brought the criteria for righteousness.
Okay,
yeah? Mohammed, you're right, yeah?
Yeah, man, you say, bro. But you know the question you're not answering. I'm asking, do you agree with him when he said that Islam don't have no righteousness?
No, you came late to me.
I'm saying Islam has righteousness, I disagree with you.
No, I established this 20 minutes ago.
Oh, no. You told me they have righteousness. So
you agree?
Hold on.
You said no righteousness.
I say there's no righteousness.
Don't mess up our
No, listen.
Now let's get sharp. Let's go sharp.
There's no righteousness.
Yeah.
You say you agree with that?
No, so I told you, I already established.
No, I'm asking you a question. Yes or no question? You don't agree. Okay, now.
Okay, now you're asking me to bring proof in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you said what you said. You said what you said is proof.
So give him full proof?
Yeah?
Give him proof? Have you given him a proof?
Now,
Would you, just for the record, is it fair to say that thus far, I've agreed with most of what you're saying? So I'm still trying to say where we're going astray, because I agree with
well,
what you're saying.
this is how okay. We going astray didn't start today. I won't blame you for that. I won't put that on you. What I would blame you for is if we don't hear each other. That's the only blame I would have. No matter what you think about me or call me, that's not important to me. What's important to me is the message that we need to talk about. You understand? Hold on, brother. Don't be a moderator. I don't mind.
I'm just in the Bible here, so I can't believe it's telling me that. That's your message. That's right. I can't believe that.
Then just hear the thing. Hear the thing. Anyone who wants to understand your point of view, you as a person, they need to hear you. If they don't hear you, it'd be mad if they just judge you.
This is right.
Brother, we go in there. We go in there.
No, you didn't say that. I can ask for myself. When I ask, when you're speaking, you answer. When I'm speaking, I answer. So
now, righteousness of the Creator was revealed to Moses and revealed only to the Israelites. Okay? Where's my brother? No scripture at all? Okay, I need a scripture reader for me. Yeah? Now look, our scriptures tell us what righteousness is. Okay? And a lot of what our righteousness is not the righteousness we see in Islam. Okay? There's certain things in Islam that we could say are good, all right? But we don't see the righteousness, because when we go against in your job, when you go against one key factor, you're likely to go against all key factors. All right? If they say don't be on your phone while you're driving,
Yeah, I agree again.
understand? It's a key factor. If you get on your phone and you're driving, one little mistake, everything's over. You understand? So when we see only one thing which is wrong, it's already over for us because they all have a domino effect. But the most part why we would say there's no righteousness in Islam, and not only Islam, but the whole...
This is your Bible as well.
Brother, let me finish. We would love your questions and your counter, but at least let's get somewhere. You understand? Because when you start to speak, we won't want to disturb you. You understand? Yeah? So why we say that is, when you do righteous works, when it's only righteousness, mistakes can happen because we're human. Yeah? But we will always see the righteous results. Always. Only. Yeah? If you're having sex a lot with your woman, and if her body is okay, and your body is okay, it won't take long before she's pregnant. You understand that? Or if you're just having sex, we're not seeing any babies. Somebody has to say something ain't... Something ain't what? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Then they have to check the thing. You understand? So we have the Christian world saying we have righteousness, we have truth, and we have this, we have that. And by far, they're the leaders of the world. By hook or by crook. Right? Then they go into Muslim countries and every other country on the earth and tell the people what to do and force them to do it. And they say they're righteous because they're carrying the Bible. Yeah? They've stopped saying they're righteous anymore because they don't care anymore now. The game is already up, yeah? Right? Brother, I am finished. And don't forget, it's his turn first. You have to wait for him, don't forget that. Yeah, no, don't forget. It's right, it's called righteousness. It's called righteousness, you understand, yeah?
He's not challenging you.
No, it's letting me...
You said it's not right. No, but...
He's just getting to know my point. He's just getting to know my point.
Tell her to etiquette.
I don't need you to interject.
No, I'm not interjecting. I'm saying 2 o'clock because it's been going on for a while, about 5 minutes. Just keep going. So give 2 minutes. That's just. So you can't just keep going like a radio. You want to tell me you want to go. So go, just 2 minutes.
Well, your interjection just wasted.
No, but you can't just go in. Don't stop.
We haven't come...
He's not stopping. No, I want to. He said it's not righteous in Islam. You can accept that. You can. I don't have. I want to speak for me.
Sorry, because I don't have time.
Bro, look, we're not here just to talk.
No. You are talking, not me. Nobody's talking.
Listen.
Nobody's talking. It's you just talking. You need to give people a chance to talk. You're just talking. Nobody's talking.
Stay here.
That's why I'm with you.
I don't need you to defend me.
I'm not trying to defend you. I am defending the fact because he's saying that the Quran there's no righteousness in that. But he said this way. No, I'm not talking. I'm just what he said. But there's righteousness in the Bible. It's an Israelite. Moses don't follow Jesus. This is a Bible. Who's the author of this Bible? Who?
Now we're going somewhere else.
Sorry?
Just stay where we are.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking who is the author because this Quran, there's no righteousness in it. Now who's the author of it? Where's the evidence?
We've been here half an hour ago. I established this in 30 seconds.
All right, what we can't do right now, if we can't go off tangent, everybody, brother, you gotta be fair to yourself.
You're just talking 5 minutes straight on the road, nobody's talking. You say there's no.
You want to talk for 5 minutes too?
No, I don't want. I just have
Then what do you want?
No, just 2 minutes and give people time. You say there's no.
Brother, nobody's complaining. You're the only one complaining here.
I disagree with him and you both, but he said there's no good righteousness in Islam.
But you're wasting time. You're wasting time repeating the same thing.
This as well.
Okay, but let's get to the point.
What then? Not 5 minutes.
No, brother, you can go home if you're tired.
No. Come on, bro.
Stay with me.
You look like Moses. Why don't you look for your desert? Look for your own desert.
You don't know who you are.
Thank you very much. While leave me in my confusion, stay in yours.
You're just following something that it was given to you by the slave masters.
Slave master. Okay, fair enough. Now I see your point. Brother, I see your point.
You can't tell me you're Israelite.
Brother,
Don't let him
Don't
disturb
play.
you.
Brother, I know. He's not going to let me rest. See that again? He's not going to let us rest.
It's good about every society.
All right. He's not, brother. You're wasting time now. Okay, hold your thing, yeah.
Okay, we're going the right way.
Gotta get something to eat, Elder. Okay, you do it. Yeah. Listen, we're gonna get something to eat. You're gonna get something to eat? I've not nothing. Okay, no problem. Just put the camera back down with his bag, innit? Yeah. Just go do your thing. Don't worry about the recording. It's all right.
Like a child should listen to his papa, right? If the child starts making his own rules, then he won't listen to his papa anymore.
There's a criteria.
Yeah, there should be a criteria, especially if that papa